You're the champion now. And you love to brag about how much you talk to the boss. Unless you want to go back on all that stuff you said about being a fighting champion.
I'll see you in December, you friggin' Looney Tune.
I'm on your ass, boy.
We are doing a roll the dice battle.
Welcome back to the UPF and happy holidays! We have some huge battles for you tonight. In our main event, we're going to see Marc Cameron defending the UPF World Championship against Jerome Moonraker in a roll the dice battle. Last time, Jerome made things personal by attacking Marc Cameron from behind. Now, was this enough to ignite a bit of a fire in Marc Cameron, or was this enough to intimidate him and give Jerome the leading edge? We'll find out. In addition to all that, we're going to have Femrir versus Rosie in a 4v6 handicap match. And we're going to see Maestro Rio go head-to-head with Jessica after Jessica leveraged a bit of a challenge to Maestro Rio.
Welcome back everyone to the UPF. I'm your commentator for the match, Sir Knight, and we have a very exciting battle here between Femrir, a very seasoned and familiar face of the UPF, against Rosie here, a very new face here. Very excited to see new talent. This is somewhat of an interesting match here. It's going to be 6 Pokemon on Rosie's side versus 4 on Femrir. Single battle here. So I'm very excited to see this. Rosie, new talent, Femrir, old talent. It's so exciting. Okay, the matches here is about to start. Here we have Axolotl on Rosie's side versus Tyranitar on Femrir's side here. 2 very strong Pokemon. Already going for a Magical Leaf, but that's going to do nothing. Tyranitar retaliates with a Crunch, doing about half damage. But Life Orb is revealed on Tyranitar. Turn 1 is over, and turn 2, Magical Leaf once again onto Tyranitar, not doing much damage. Rock Slide taking the knockout onto Axolotl. That is now 5 versus 4, evening up kind of the battlefield here. Sylveon, Delightful, is sent out. Rock Slide does over half damage to Sylveon. Does it flinch? It does not flinch, and Moonblast Revenge kills Tyranitar. Tyranitar is now down 5-3 Pokemon. That is the standings. Hitmonchan is now sent out. Mach Punch not doing much damage onto Sylveon. Delightful replies with a Moonblast, taking Hitmonchan to 1 HP. It will go down to the Sandstorm. Okay, it is now 2 against 5. Femrir still hanging in there, while Rosie has 5 more here. Earthquake is definitely going to take out Sylveon here. Equalizing a little bit, 4 versus 2. Okay. Emolga, Juicy comes out. Acrobatics onto Garchomp, not doing much damage. But Dragon Claw from... Oh, Emolga takes a lot of damage from Dragon Claw there. But a Rocky Helmet is revealed. Josie just keeps going for the acrobatics. And Dragon Claw is going to take Emolga down. It's now 3 versus 2, but Garchomp is heavily injured here. So what is Fundy the Feeble going to be able to do here? Earthquake takes a massive hit, but not quite down. Crunch does not find the KO here. Oh, sends out Lampent. Earthquake, Lampent's going to survive on 7% health on red. Can it? No, Garchomp just takes it out. Now it's an officially even battle 2v2 here, but Garchomp is low, and so is Thievul. Charizard is sent out. Charizard outspeeds Garchomp and takes it out with an Earthquake of its own, making it 2v1. Weedle is the only thing left for Femrir here. Can he turn the tide of the battle back? Weavile going for Icy Wind, slowing down that Charizard, maybe setting up for a late game sweep, I don't know, like taking both Weavile and Charizard down. Thunder Punch from Charizard not going to do much damage. Weedle does Dynamax here and finds a max Hailstorm, dealing massive damage. And okay, Steel Wing not going to take out the Dynamax Weavile, but will Hail? Hail leaves Charizard at 2% HP. The Charizard going to go for Dynamax, but it's so slowed down that it's not going to survive another hit. Yeah, just as I mentioned, Max Charizard is going to go down, and the low HP Thievul is all that Rosie has. 1 Pokemon remaining. But yeah, Weavile outspeeds and finds the last KO needed to get Femrir the victory. Congrats, Femrir. You have won this battle, but honestly, Rosie, you played very well too. So congrats on both of you, but Femrir, congrats on your win.
So UPF, I've been watching Kick Rox's promo. I was a bit shocked when I saw what was inside this box right here, and yeah, the head of Hitmonchan, my good companion and good friend. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. So on to the better news. I've gotten to a point where I don't need to talk or I don't need to say anything about this guy. This guy is a chump. If he wants to fight me, he doesn't need to send me gifts. He doesn't need to send me nothing. Challenge accepted.
Hey Jessica, Maestro here. Welcome to the UPF. I'm so excited to see new talent just like yourself here. I would give you such a big hug if I could. You know what? I love your energy and your spirit. Don't let anyone take that away from me, okay? Keep marching to the beat of your drum. And I know press says that I'm a little bit full of myself because I, beat the ex-champion not so long ago. But honestly, never mind that. I'm all here for the fun, really. And if you're not doing it for fun, if you're not enjoying yourself, what's the point, But never mind me, To your challenge, I accepted, amiga. You know what? Let's have some fun. Chalo!
Alright. Let's do this. Let's see what we got. Legendary right off the bat. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Hell yes. So good. A queen right there.
It's gonna be tough. Okay.
Bro, what?
Although two rocks, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
Hell yes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
Okay. I vibe with this.
Interesting pick. Not a very used Pokemon. Ooh.
Okay.
You know what? I needed a team mascot. Let's do this.
Welcome to yet another battle here at the UPF. We have Maestro Rio looking for his 6th win here in the UPF, topping the rankings, against Jessica looking for her first win in her 2nd battle in the UPF. We have a 3v3 singles battle in Pokemon Showdown here for you, so let's jump right on in. Maestro Rio starting off with Gardevoir, while Jessica starts out with Weavile. So, type advantage goes out to Maestro Rio with that fairy type on Gardevoir. And Jessica knows that that's dangerous, so she switches into Alakazam, who takes a huge Moonblast and another Moonblast to knock it out. Maestro Rio with the fairy type is looking very advantageous here in this match, and this could be a 1-2-3 sweep. Yep, Weavile goes down, and now all Jessica has left is Breloom, and it will end as quickly as it started. Gardevoir knocks all 3 out. Sorry, Jessica, this was not your battle from the beginning. Maestro Rio with the great, easy win here for his 6th win, 6-1. Who will give him his 2nd loss? We will find out if he will ever find that 2nd loss.
My first championship defense. They make you think that winning the belt is the most important battle you could have, but no, it's that first defense, because that proves that winning it wasn't a fluke, that I actually deserve to be the best and hold the gold, because losing this already would hurt so much more than never winning it at all. You see these side plates here? Machamp and Gyarados. That's me and my sister. We had the first UPF World Championship match back in 2020. And so we always have our mark in history right here. Even if neither of us are champion. But if I were to lose this now, I wouldn't even want these plates on here. I would want them removed and buried, because I wouldn't want to be in that history book. So Jerome, just know that that pressure is where I thrive. I beat you several months ago, and then I felt all the pressure facing Femrir to win a shot at this belt. And even more when I beat Don Pokemon to win it all. So even though you attacked me last month, it's not personal. It needs to happen, because I've got so much on the line.
And here we are, everybody. Jerome Moonraker challenging Marc Cameron for the UPF World Championship. Marc Cameron making his first championship title defense since becoming UPF World Champion. These two have been long comrades, friends, partners even. Jerome has known Marc's family for a long time, so this will be one interesting battle. 6v6, roll the dice battle. All Pokemon are random. And so we have Dragonite up against Scrafty. And Scrafty's Intimidate not going to work against Jerome's Dragonite with that inner focus. So Marc opts to bring in Tyranitar, whose Sandstream could prove to be a big problem against Jerome. Rain Dance eliminating that problem. Ideally for good on Jerome's side. We saw the teams that these trainers have to offer, and they saw each other's teams. Wooper coming in, and an ice beam from Tyranitar. Ooh, almost knocks it out, and gets the frozen onto the Wooper. That is huge. And the type advantage that could have possibly been a problem for Marc is just wiped out. Nidoqueen in now with the type advantage against most of Marc's team. That ground type will be a huge problem, so Marc brings in the Pokemon that can make ground types no issue. Noivern. Now BEM in for Jerome. Tailwind, increasing the speed of all of Marc's Pokemon. And that rain has now stopped. Draco Meteor. How much damage will this do? Marc is hoping it's enough because, ooh, it does do a lot. And that special attack is exactly why Marc wanted it to be enough, because you can only make one and have it be the same damage. Special attack and defense rising for BEM with that Calm Mind. Scrafty coming back in to make any psychic attack pointless from Jerome's side. Dark Pulse, just as meaningless with that slim amount of health gone, thanks to the ×4 resistance on Scrafty's part. Crunch onto the BEM, and that knocks it out. 2 Pokemon down for Jerome. All 6 left for Marc. Huge advantage for Marc right now. But Dragonite could turn the tide. Dragon Dance. Now with that stat boost, Dragonite is a tank. Crunch not doing a ton of damage, but that lowered defense could mean Dragonite goes down a lot faster than anticipated. Cobalt, the Tyranitar, comes back in. That Sandstream. And the Outrage from Dragonite. How much will that do? Oh, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, and probably a lot more than Marc was hoping. Scrafty coming back in. Intimidate. Oh, but the Intimidate did not work. Marc forgot about the Inner Focus, and Outrage coming back from Jerome. Oh, doesn't knock out Scrafty, and Dragonite is now confused. So Scrafty could do more than we all could have anticipated. And the leftovers will bring Scrafty up just a little bit more. Ooh, no, hurting itself in confusion from Dragonite, and Scrafty is now down 5-2 with heavy damage onto that Tyranitar. And now Stakataka, the only legendary in this battle to have been rolled by either trainer. Outrage shouldn't do that much. Yeah, it does not do much with that resistance on Stakataka's part, but the air balloon's been popped, so that opens Stakataka up to the ×4 weakness from Nidoqueen. Now Jerome, his Dragonite has now been eliminated, and the Beast Boost for Stakataka has been increased. Nidoqueen in, and Earth Power could do it. No, special defense still pretty high on Stakataka. And how much will this Gyro Ball do? Not much at all. Below half. It's an intense battle here between these two trainers, two very experienced UPF trainers. Noivern back in. Earth Power meaningless against it. Now Bulbasaur is in. Jerome did pull the short straw with all these pre-evolutions, Wooper and Bulbasaur. Marc, his lowest evolution is Nidorina, who can still be a force to be reckoned with. Now Noivern, Marc Dynamaxes. We'll see if that proves to be a good move or a waste of a Dynamax. Max Wormwind onto the Bulbasaur. Will it knock it out in one hit? Yes, it will. Bulbasaur not being a force to be reckoned with. Now Jolteon's in. One of the fastest Pokemon in the game. We'll see if Jerome can take advantage of that speed. Now both Pokemon are Dynamaxed. Jerome with the 1-turn advantage. We'll see if he can make use of that extra turn. Max Guard. Looks like he's just hoping to waste Marc's Dynamax turns. He could go for another Max Guard, but he doesn't. He gets offensive. Ooh, and Jolteon takes a heavy Max Wormwind. And the lowered attack could be crucial. Yeah, that Max Phantasm does not do that much damage, and it does lower Noivern's defense, so we'll see if the long term, if that benefits the long term. Jolteon almost knocked out after that Flamethrower. The Max Lightning, ooh, yep, that knocks out Noivern. The Flamethrower might not have been the best choice on Marc Cameron's part, and that electric field, electric terrain could mean Jolteon could sweep a lot of Marc's Pokemon right now, except this Nidorina, who has the immunity to the electric-type moves. And Jerome pulling out the Wish, hoping to heal his Nidoqueen before his Jolteon gets eliminated. Nidorina already proving its weight in gold. Now Nidoqueen back in. That Earth Power, will it knock it out? No, just under. And now Earth Power from Jerome, and doesn't knock out Nidorina. But Nidoqueen does get healed up with that Wish. Marc protecting, saving one more turn. Earth Power hitting the protect. Mother versus daughter right now. Nidorina versus Nidoqueen. Ooh, Earth Power does not knock it out, and Jerome's Earth Power should be the one to do it. Knocks out Nidorina, but Marc has a lot left in the tank. He's got reserves. Meanwhile, Jerome only has Nidoqueen. Quick attack, and that solidifies it. Marc Cameron is still your UPF World Champion. He holds on to the championship. Jerome, great effort, but this just was not the battle for you. Marc Cameron wins 3-0. Who will challenge next for that gold? We will find out. Stay tuned here, UPF World, because Marc Cameron's championship reign could be something to witness.
And Marc Cameron is still your UPF World Champion. Congratulations, but there's no time to rest, because with Scarlet and Violet out, there's a lot of new challengers on the horizon and a lot of trainers who have to find their signature Pokemon. Catch us next month, where we're going to see Femrir take on Kickrocks for the first time in a grudge match. Also, find more action at upfworld.com and maybe pick up your new favorite piece of merch at upfworld.shop. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and we will see you in January.